Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see by the title of this video, we are going to be kind of explaining to y'all why we took a break and kind of owing you guys an explanation because we do social media for a living. We just kind of want to clear the air.
And this video is very tough to make, okay? I want to get that right off the bat. So this is not an easy video to make. We haven't posted, we haven't talked about this, and we're trying to communicate to thousands of y'all.
Things between me and Julian got really toxic and we just decided to take a break. There were many reasons as to why it got toxic. Julian was in San Antonio, I was in Houston, and we just wanted to think things out. So we decided that we were not going to be together anymore. And this time that he was in San Antonio and I was in Houston, we kind of just wanted to have space for ourselves and kind of figure out what we wanted to do, you know? I'm going to explain a little bit of my side and what kind of happened. So I would say I take full accountability for like things getting this way. I would always assume that Julian was cheating. I would always assume that he had something going on, and that's how things kind of progressed and that's how things kind of started getting toxic. And I really don't want to put the blame on social media, but ever since the beginning of our relationship, we've always had people preying on our downfall. Ever since the first day we popped out on TikTok, there were always people saying, oh, Julian is gonna cheat on you, Julian is gonna do you how he did this person, Julian is this, Julian is that. I guess because people know Julian because of his past, and you know,
I think it's normal for people to get that image. But I also think that people think that other people can't change. And I feel like me and Rose have been together for a year and a half, and I think if you're not truly happy with somebody and don't love them, how are you gonna last a year and a half and you live together and you're with each other all the time? Even
up till today, people still comment on our videos, or especially on mine, trying to break us apart and always trying to say bad things about Julian. He's cheating, he's this, he's that, right? I would also get DMs kind of every day. This is how things would progress, right? As an overthinker and as a person who's been cheated on in the past, I would believe these things and I would, you know, just assume the worst of Julian.
And it would reflect upon me, you know? I feel like it really sucks, like, people always think that I'm a cheater and that, you know, I just feel like the way things are set up, it's only for me to be the bad guy, you know? People are just waiting for me to mess up or do something wrong. And I think that's where all these out of context TikTok clips that came from my YouTube channel came from, is people trying to frame me and make me seem like I'm a bad person. I do really want to stress that a lot of clips were taken out of context. Me and Rosa joking in a certain way to other people might not have seemed
like we were joking.
Right, like we were joking, like people were taking things very serious. Maybe we need to try better on conveying that to y'all that we're joking around a lot. And then I do remember one video particularly where me and Rosa sat down right here and we did the mukbang eating Pizza Hut. Everybody thought that she was drained, that she's not happy, and she's feeling all these kinds of ways when that was really not what happened. I literally stated in that video that she was tired, and I will take a credit for that. Like if Rosa doesn't want to film or she's tired, or I think we do need to take a new approach on how much we film and what we show, because I feel like we show a lot of things and that can also backfire on us because people think that we're not happy or we're toxic or right, or a bunch of negative things. And I think us being very transparent with everybody is a blessing and a curse. You guys get to see the real us, but then you know we're real humans, we're real people. You're also going to see the times when we don't have bad or don't have good days. Days might be bad, we do get frustrated. It is normal, you know what I'm saying? It's normal. And I feel like that's the way I've always been about social media, is like showing people that I can be happy, I can be sad, I'm just like you guys.
About like the things he was saying, a lot of you guys took clips out of context, and I do understand like some things that I said and like the pranks and like, you know, in some videos that we used to do. I do understand that you guys, it may seem like I'm not happy and this and that, but really, like I've been telling y'all, things got really toxic, and I feel like I would say things kind of for like attention from Julian and kind of just to like get a reaction from Julian and really not mean those things, you know? And I think that's how our relationship was lately, so that's why we decided to take a break.
That kind of leads to me. I feel like I'm gonna take an accountability and say that I think our relationship, we kind of got comfortable. I think in general, just in a lot of ways, we got comfortable. We weren't doing the things that we used to do in the past, you know, going on little dates, going out to eat,
just doing things together,
watching shows together. You know, the way I kind of see it is like life got very repetitive. We were doing the same thing over and over. You know, I don't think we were doing this consciously. I think we were doing it subconsciously, but like we were becoming toxic again. And I think very early on in our relationship, that was the issue we had. And I think we just got bored and we were, you know, doing those things. I think things were getting a little toxic and we were just doing things to get each other's attention. That got really bad. Me and Rosa, we like to have a conversation, you know, one deep talk every week. And we weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I just think we're losing the basic principles of our relationship and it got out of hand. And I think I didn't feel like myself. And if I'm not myself and I don't feel 100%, how am I supposed to be there for somebody else if I'm, you know, I'm not even myself? So I wanted to take a break and be in San Antonio, you know, kind of be where I came from. Just reflect, you know, what's happening. We've been together for a year and a half. Like, we've came a long way.
But we have, ever since Julian came back from San Antonio, we just been talking kind of almost every day, to be honest, just about like our relationship.
We've had, you know, we've sat for 2 to 3 hours just talking about everything. And I think the main thing we've had is difficult talks, you know, talks that we haven't had, you know, like, I don't like this. I don't like this and this. I don't like when you do this. How can I do this better? You know, what should we try to do around this? Because I feel like that's the only way we really are going to work with each other or fix things is if we communicate.
And we weren't doing that. We were not communicating with each other, not telling each other how we felt. Kind of the communication and understanding just kind of lacked. And I think that's also a reason why things got the way they got, because we were not understanding each other. But we have been taking things day by day.
Lately, we've been, you know, going out, doing little
things to kind of spark up our relationship again. Because how Julian mentioned, we kind of did get a little comfortable and stopped doing like little things that matter to the both of us. So we kind of started going out again. We kind of start just, you know, getting to know each other again and bonding again and kind of building up that spark again so that things can go a little bit smoother. So we just wanted to kind of explain to you guys why we've been gone and why we took a break. And
and I feel like the last thing that we needed to do was be on social media and trying to fix this on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, on the internet, everybody's rooting against me. People just want to see me fail and don't want me to win. I know there is some people that do, you know, like me, like my content, but I feel like mainly on TikTok, mainly Rosa supporters, which really is, I go on her live and everybody's just red flag. He's a mean guy, whatever. And I really don't mind that. I just think it sucks that like, if it was on my side and everybody's talking trash about my girlfriend, like I'm gonna feel some type of way too.
Right. And I just think really things did get to my head a little bit. Like the week before we took a break, things really got to my head, and that was the week that things got really bad.
Right. And there was a bunch of TikToks, you know, 1 million views, just making me seem like a bad guy or like just pulling up my past and acting like people can't change and learn. And I feel like I've changed for the better. One thing I want to make very clear too is like, this is my first ever relationship. I've never been in a relationship. Me and Rosa, we kind of did take things fast. We moved in together very quickly. I'm still learning. This is not her first relationship. Like, there's nowhere for me to learn how a relationship goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still figuring this out. We're still figuring how things should go because there's no playbook. Nobody teaches you how to be in a relationship. So we're still learning, and I feel like it's tough too because we're learning in front of a bunch of people. Yeah. You know. And
also, I kind of want to clear things up about like the rumors of Julian cheating. There's a lot of TikToks. A lot. If you search up our name, it's always Julian is cheating on Rosa, Julian cheated, Julian, whatever. And I just want to tell y'all that do not believe everything that you see in these TikToks, and especially if these people don't have proof, because these people will try to make you believe things without proof, and when you ask for proof, they block you, they start talking a whole lot of mess. And just don't believe everything that you see on social media. We're really just taking things day by day. We decided that we wanted to try again. We love each other enough to try again. And
and I think we've, you know, figured out everything that we didn't like and what we do like, and we're trying again. You know, I think just having space to think and recalibrate and refigure yourself out. You know, Rosa had time to think. I had time to think. I think it's the little things too. I think we're skipping over the little things that reassure her.
Things that matter to us, like the little things do matter.
Right. But yes, there has been a lot of negativity and drama, and I hope that this video, we can start a new chapter, a new season in our relationship.
And I think I feel the same way. You know, kind of like a new relationship. We just been kind of knowing each other, getting to know each other again, and going on little dates and doing things together again. And it feels nice, you know, just knowing that our spark is still there. And we hope you guys do understand and respect our decision.
Because I can already see the comments. A lot of people are going to be talking mess about Rosa, Julian this, Julian that. And I think that's something that we need to, as a couple, like we've had hate and people talking about our relationship, and we have a public relationship, you know, so there's always going to be people talking. There's always going to be somebody trying to get your attention. Yeah. She did this, he did this, you know.
And also,
I think we need to be more aware about those things too, and not let them dictate our relationship too much, because I feel like that can't happen. You know, we're on our phones all the time, we're on social media, we do this, we see the comments. Like, we'd be naive to say that they don't affect our judgment a little bit.
And before y'all do, like, just something to put in perspective, like, before y'all comment these things, just try and think about how we're also like real people, we're also a real couple. We just show you guys what we want to show y'all. Nobody really knows what goes on behind the camera, behind closed doors. And it's just something to put in perspective, you know, like before you comment those things, before you try and assume and make rumors and, you know. But we do hope you guys understand that this is our decision and we are working things out and we love each other.
Right. We kind of had to make an announcement, or kind of like talking about it before we get back to posting how we are. Because in real life, you know, me and Rosa were good. Like, we've been watching this new show, The Last of Us. We've been getting food. We went to the museum. We're about to go take a little trip somewhere. We're doing a lot of stuff like that. And I feel like some people might still be fixated or stuck on that drama, and we're past it. And I feel like before we can post, we got to talk about it. Because people are just going to keep asking us, what happened? What happened? What happened? Well, this is what happened. And if anybody asks us, we're just gonna say, go watch our video. We're taking things day by day. We're not trying to get too ahead of ourselves. And we're just trying to improve on, you know, the things that we know that we had issues on. Well, I love you, Buttercup.
I love you too.
Mwah.
To the people that have always been supporting us,
I want to say thank you, guys. The people that are very supportive, I want to say thank you. There's a lot of hate and a lot of negativity, and
those people kind of just give us hope, you know, that not everyone is like that. So we do want to thank y'all, and y'all are the reason that keep us motivated and keep us wanting to keep going. We love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.